Good evening and welcome to Your Call. Joining me tonight is a young woman who's on top of the world. She's an actress who's never shied away from taking a role that's different. She's a single, independent woman who's made her mark in an industry which is often dominated by camps. And she's also now on the verge of a new career in music. Priyanka Chopra joins me tonight. Priyanka, thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Now, from Desi Girl to Barfi, what was that like for you? I mean, I made the point that you don't shy away from taking roles that are different. Barfi is really different.
It is. As a part, it's really different. But as a film, it's an entertaining. I mean, at least according to us, it's an entertaining commercial movie, but with a spin on it. I mean, usually when you see differently abled people or films that are made with differently abled people, either they are caricatures of their disabilities, or they are somewhere made to evoke a sort of sympathy or an emotion from us, which makes us feel like, hi bichara, or poor thing. Barfi is not that, which is why it's so fresh. It's a sunshine movie. It shows you that everyone has a right to love and live, and you don't need too much to be happy. So that's the reason, Barfi.
It's great actually that you brought this to the mainstream, but again, when I travel back in time, actually the beginning, for us at least, of Priyanka Chopra was that young, beautiful but gawky 17-year-old, and now I see very confident, poised Priyanka. When you look back, what's common in those two Priyankas?
Not much actually.
Really?
But yet, the one thing that is common is my basics, which are my roots, where I come from, who I believe I am. Even when I was a gawky 17-year-old, I was very confident. I may not have believed in myself, but I could fake it. When I was at Miss India at 17, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was saying. I was picked out of my uniform in 12th standard and suddenly became Miss World, and life changed. I don't know how it changed. I didn't know what I was doing. I was only listening to people, trying to grope my way into show business, whether it was beauty pageants or whether it was movies. When movies happened, I didn't have a godfather. I didn't go to acting school. My parents hadn't even come to Bombay. So it was new. I fell, I tripped, I dusted myself off, I tried again, didn't give up, I guess. That's why I'm here.
What did you learn on the way?
I didn't know who I was. When I started, I was trying to be what I needed to be. I was trying to be Miss India, I was trying to be Miss World, I was trying to be an actress. I think just about over the last 3 years or so is when I've kind of started finding myself and becoming okay with my mistakes or my decisions, or being okay with the fact that you can't please everyone, and it's important to be able to be content with yourself. And I've realized that just over the last few years. I had to grow up so soon, or at least fake that I grew up, that I never went through the process of a metamorphosis that you go through
naturally
after adolescence and going into college and, doing all of those things. I didn't have that. So I think that's happened. I've regressed over the last few years and kind of reached that point.
I remember reading that when it started off, it wasn't that easy. I mean, you had people telling you that, look, you can't be in this film because so-and-so wants someone else. What was that all about? Which were the films, firstly?
I can't tell you that.
Why? You're independent and outspoken now.
No, I'm outspoken, but I'm also sensible.
Yes, true.
I don't need controversies anymore, please. It has happened to me. I've never shied away from it. I've been thrown out of films because other people are supposed to be cast in it because they're recommended. I've been thrown out of films for many various reasons because, or I have not got the opportunity to do films because it was more viable, because I didn't have the backing. But for me, luckily, I've always had incredible support from the audience.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.